What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from GeeksterLabs.com. How are you doing today, guys? Well, this is one of my very first videos in a series of videos I'm going to be doing for the GoPro Hero4 session. If you guys weren't aware, this is a brand new camera that GoPro just released this month. It just hit the market, so I'm going to be giving you guys just a quick unboxing to show you guys what's included in this. I want to give a special shout out to B&H Photo for sending me this camera. If you guys are interested in purchasing this product, it retails for $400, and I'll have a link in the description to B&H Photo if you guys are interested in purchasing that. So, like I said, this is my very first video in my series of Hero4 session videos. So let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Let me show you guys what is included with the GoPro Hero4 session. Alright, so let's take off the tape here on the corners. I believe this is what's holding down the box right here. There we go. That slides right off right there. Pretty nice box that gives you some of the highlights and features that kind of make this this camera special. For those of you that aren't familiar, don't know too much about the GoPro Hero4 session, this is a much smaller form factor. Well, I'm not going to say much. It's a different form factor. It's really what it is. It still has a pretty good, decent heft to it, but it is a slightly more streamlined product now. But it does shoot 1080 60 at 60 frames per second. You can do 100 frames per second at 720. And as far as photography goes, it has 8 megapixels at 10 frames per second burst, and it is built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So the interesting thing about this camera now is that in order to get to all the settings and options and fun stuff, you have to use your smartphone or the remote control. They do have the remote control too to change a few things and record with that. But I think most of the options and such, you're going to have to use a smartphone like an iPhone or an Android device in order to get to all the options and such, which is why the form factor is so much smaller, because you don't have all those buttons and things that are on there. So pop that off. Really nice presentation. So let's take this off. I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, this is just like the Hero, the one I had before, the GoPro Hero. So that pops out right there, and then we got some extra pieces and such. So let's see what goodies they included with this. First off, we have the quick start guide, which is very nice. You'll need that to get started with it, using the apps and such. We have some stickers, which is kind of cool. And this is the warranty information, so that's the fun stuff right there. Not really, that's most of the paperwork. So one of the first things we have here is the USB cable. So this is what you'll use to charge it up or to sync it up with your computer to take the files off of there. If you don't want to take out the SD card, you can just plug that into there. We have our screw, one of the first skewers right here. So this is what you'll use to, as you can see, there's one already included on here right now. So it comes with the second one. We have one of the mounts right here. This is different. I don't remember this being the case, this style of mount with this piece right here being what came with the first GoPro I had. I think the GoPro 3. And as you can see, you probably lift this up, and this is what lets you hook into that piece right there, and that's what snaps into place so it won't fall off. And so this is the flat one with the 3M adhesive in the back. Here's the curved one, the slightly curved one right there. So if you want to attach it to like a helmet or depending on whatever it is, these are the two ones, the adhesive ones that come with it. So if you do want to have any other kind of adapters and things like that, there's plenty of those on the market that you can purchase. B&H Photo has tons of them. I actually have a few that they sent me as well. I'll be reviewing with this camera. So that's the first one. This is a little more low profile than this one. It's a little bit higher up, as you can see right there. So those are two that are included with that, and included with those other mounts. Here's another like bracket that holds into place. One of the cool things about the GoPro 4 session is that it no longer requires a cage, a plastic housing to make it waterproof. It actually comes right out of the box. It is built in for being waterproof, so you can take it up to 33 feet underwater, and it will be waterproof. You don't have to worry about having an extra casing on it. So the one thing that worries me about this, though, that you probably want to consider is that the good thing about having the plastic housing on the other cameras is that if you were to do a lot of filming on a car or on a bike or something where you could drop it and it'll get banged up and such, if the housing gets banged up, you just go buy another $20 housing. This one, there is no housing besides this piece that holds it into place. So you have this piece right here, but I don't think it's going to completely protect it from like the front getting smashed up or something like that. So one thing to consider, built-in waterproofing, which is nice, but it's not going to be like you can just drop this on the floor or like throw it down the road, or if it falls off of a car while you're filming something, it's not just going to be fine. It's probably going to get a little bit banged up, but it does feel very sturdy, very solid. I was kind of impressed at how compact they were able to make it. I'll have to see if I can get my hands on a regular GoPro 4, a Hero 4, just to compare the size. But the lens, obviously, this front piece looks a little bit larger than the one on the actual GoPro 4, like black or silver version. So I'll see if I can get my hands on those so I can do a full comparison in another video. But this is the camera right here. So these are all the pieces that come with it. And like I showed you here, here's the other bracket, the mounting or whatever you call this, the cage, I suppose, what this is. So here's a separate one right here. And you can actually have mounted onto it any types of different things. So selfie sticks or things like that, that's what you would attach that to. And then this one actually has the built-in clamp. So this is similar to that one as well, because you could take this off of the top if you don't want to use it. One is mounted on the back. Let's see this. So that's mounted from the back right there, and this is for mounting on the bottom, as you can see. So that's what the difference is between these two right here. So depending on how you want to strap it to your helmet or your snowboard or whatever it is that you're filming, you have two different areas where you could do that. So pretty cool stuff. I'm looking forward to testing this stuff out and playing with it and doing more videos for you guys. So if you guys want to see more of my Hero 4 session videos coming soon, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if you guys are interested in purchasing this product, it retails for $400 right now on B&H Photo. I have a link in the description. If you guys do purchase it from B&H, I really appreciate it. If you do use that link, it helps support me and the channel as well. And if you guys have any questions, post those down below as well, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. So I'll see you guys in the next video.